Hello, my Taurus family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot reading for you, Taurus, for July 6th through the 12th. Thank you for joining me today. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a reminder, these are general readings. For personalized reading, click on my website link below. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Starting with your first card, Taurus, you have the Major Arcana card, the Moon. Okay, Taurus. So last week you had the transformative energy of the Death card, as well as the ending of your current phase of life, and everything completing with the World card. That's a lot of change, Taurus. Then you did end up getting the Nine of Swords, which is understandable with all the change and everything that's happening. Now, this week, you're starting off again with the Major Arcana card, which is indicating you still have a little bit more change happening. And with this being the Moon card, this is more kind of behind the scenes. Things still have to be, the best way I can put it, getting all your ducks in a row. And the Moon card is one of darkness, illusion, and the unconscious. So most of all for this week, Taurus, pay attention to your intuition and any dreams you might be having. Think about your deepest feelings and what do they tell you about the current situation? What are you most afraid of at this moment? And be sure that you're not projecting out into the universe negative thought patterns. You want to project what you want to come into your life, not what you're unhappy about at the current time. Remember that the law of attraction is at work at all times. Now, for some Taurus, the card is suggesting that something is hidden from you, and this could possibly be someone around you, whether it be at home or the workplace, and they're hiding something from you, and it is contributing to your feeling of being confused. But even if that is the case, Taurus, the Moon card advises you to go within yourself to seek better understanding before taking any kind of action this week. And for some of you, it might be wise to keep some things hidden for now yourself. Now, last week you had so much transformative energy, completing things, emerging, finishing things up, and the Moon card represents the same. It's the natural cycles, the changing of the seasons. So you're still going through a little bit more of change here. And you're not going to be able to see what's going on behind the scenes for you, unfortunately. So in other words, you just simply don't have all the answers yet. But trust in your intuition, Taurus. This is the key with this card showing up. What is it telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Now, the number 18 of the Moon card reduces down to number 9. And 9 is signifying to take some time, looking back over what you've done, or possibly what progress you've made in trying to achieve the goals that you want for your future. So you need to look at your achievements, Taurus. Make sure that you're pulling upon those achievements for what you want in the future. And since this is the number 9 energy, this is nearly complete. So all this change and transformative energy is near the end. But what I keep picking up from some Taurus individuals, and this is a general reading, but what I keep picking up is you need to remain positive. You need to be careful about what you're saying out loud or communicating in any manner. It has to be what you want, not what you're unhappy about. Now, taking a look at your next card, Here you go, Taurus. You have the Two of Wands. Now, this card is giving you time as well. This is also a card of just pausing. It is a sign of success. It is a positive card. And it's an exciting card because this card showing up right in the middle of your reading with this as your second card, you're standing at the threshold of being able to make a choice. You have the power to choose, Taurus. And right now, with this energy, you're filled with such creative force. Just look at the individual on this card here. He's conjuring up. Both his wands are active. If you look at each wand here, look towards the top. They're active. He's conjuring up and deciding where he wants to go to next. The Two of Wands makes you pause to look back where you've come from and then where you want to go. And this card is telling you that you're not stuck with just one option. And don't necessarily do things in the same old way. Get out of your comfort zone. Be an original, Taurus. Be brave, be bold, and be true to yourself. You need to decide what path you want to take and then just set one foot in front of the other. Because with this card showing up, you have the power within you, Taurus, to create your own destiny. So whatever it is you're wanting, whatever direction you want to go in, if you're wanting a new job, you need to take the first step by casting your net widely in places you wouldn't think of. And that would be like sending your resume out or applying, looking online in areas that you normally wouldn't, because you can get inspiration from this. And also start networking, Taurus. Now, if it's love you're looking for, you can't force it, but you can take steps to increase the odds for you to find that special someone. There are so many different options out there and how you can meet people. So start pursuing those options and make sure your thoughts remain positive. Only what you want to come into your life, not what you're unhappy about. Now, the Two of Wands is actually Aries card, so you might be getting some assistance from an Aries individual. This is a very fiery energy with the planet Mars behind it, making things happen. And of course, the number 2 energy of this card is associated with the sacral chakra, which if you're a regular, I talk about all the time. It has to do with change, and it has to do with just going with the flow. And 2 represents the moment of creation when 2 forces come together. And this creates a union and balance and harmony. But once again, the biggest message that I'm seeing here with your reading so far, the number 2 energy is also about your intuition. So what is it telling you this week, Taurus? Where is your intuition guiding you to go? Now, taking a look at your next card, you have the 4 of Cups. Some of you are just kind of fed up. This is a card of boredom, giving up, throwing in the towel here. Not happy. And for those Taurus individuals, what do you get by feeling like this? With all the transformative energy that happened last week, Taurus, some of you might be feeling like you just need to step back. Your emotions are just raw. So the 4 of Cups can indicate a time to withdraw, but the warning is not to get stuck there. So Taurus, take the time you need to rest and contemplate what has happened, especially from last week. But then also use this time to seek inspiration so you can continue moving forward. Because the key to this card, the 4 of Cups, is to remember that the answers and inspiration you need to go on are available to you. So if you've taken time out to contemplate a situation or a goal you have in mind, Pay close attention to your dreams and all the subtle signs around you. And looking at the card here, you see the 3 cups in front of this woman, but she's ignoring the gift from the divine, the cup in the back. She's almost turning her back on it because she's emotionally exhausted. But the number 4 energy of this card is about the practical parts of life. And it's also about being self-disciplined, Taurus. So nothing is going to just fall into your lap. You do need to take those steps forward, as with your 2 of Wands card. But the number 4 energy of the 4 of Cups here does signify that you do have stability and rationality in your life. And the 4 of Cups is actually Cancer's card. So there might be a Cancer individual that would be represented by this cup that's being offered to you. This water sign individual might be your key in obtaining whatever it is you want. Possibly getting introduced to the right person. Possibly this water sign could give you some information or help so you can get that job that you're wanting. Now, the only danger with the 4 of Cups is that you stay in a state of isolation and apathy. And of course, the 4 of Cups means you're disconnected from spirit. So you're not going to hear the messages and guidance coming through with that 4th cup here. So be sure that you connect with spirit. Your entire reading here is about trusting your intuition. Now, your 3-card spread adds up to number 24, which reduces down to number 6. And number 6 is all about harmony and balance. And that's what Spirit wants to bring you, Taurus. You have the major arcana card, the Moon, which is doing things behind the scenes, putting the final touches on everything. And that's not you doing it, Taurus. That's the universe and your guides, source energy, putting the final touches on everything, getting everything into place. So now you don't have all the answers yet. Something still hasn't been revealed to you. But then you do have the 2 of Wands, which is alerting you. You have several options before you. Tune into your higher self to receive the guidance from Spirit so that you can recognize the different options that you have. And the 4 of Cups is possibly some of you retreating into an emotional state of isolation. You're fed up, you're tired, you're disconnected from spirit. So you need to shake off that energy, Taurus, and get back online with spirit. Because your reading is indicating options and choices available to you. And you can't see everything yet, is what the Moon card is telling you. But there are things there. So if you start looking, things are going to start coming your way. Now let's take a look at which crystal your angels and guides have suggested for you. Jade. So jade is the crystal that your angels and guides are suggesting this week because it attracts good luck and friendships. You are really lucky, Taurus, to have been drawn to this crystal this week because keep your eye out for some kind of lucky encounter or meeting. And for others, good news or a financial blessing or a possible new friendship might be coming in. But be thankful for whatever form the good luck is that's going to be coming into you this week, provided you have your jade crystal. This crystal is linked with the heart chakra and has been associated with attracting love and money into your life. But to do that, you have to focus on remaining positive and visualize yourself already achieving whatever it is you want. You're already visualizing yourself achieving a new job or a new relationship. Whatever your goal or desire is. And if it doesn't show up right away, don't give up, Taurus. because acknowledge the good and positive things you do have in your life right now and keep that positive energy being projected into the universe. You need to visualize yourself as a clear vessel of light because the energy you project is the energy that you'll get back in. But with the jade crystal being suggested for you this week, some big changes are coming your way, Taurus. And do not fear them, for they are positive changes. It's just with your moon card in your reading, you just can't see it yet. Now, I leave you with the message of the cards, Taurus, but it is all within your own hands. You decide your own destiny, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Taurus family.